If you're serious about becoming a pilot, or you're already training and want to make your sim sessions actually count, you need to hear this. This is the VirtualFly Yoko Plus, and this is episode 1 of my home sim setup series, where I show you how to build a simulator at home that trains you like a real cockpit. We're starting here with the yoke, because this is the biggest mistake most sim pilots make, and once you fix it, everything changes. Most people getting into flight simulation do the same thing. They download X-Plane and grab the keyboard shortcuts PDF and start flying. And it looks fine on the screen, but here's the problem. A real aircraft doesn't respond to a button press. It responds to pressure, to feel, to tiny constant corrections you make with your hands and body. When you fly with a keyboard, even a basic joystick, you're not building those skills. You're building habits. That doesn't exist in a real cockpit. I've spoken to student pilots who had hundreds of sim hours on a keyboard and still struggled with control, feel in their real training. The sim should shorten your training, not confuse it. That's exactly why I'm starting this series with the yoke. Before I show you the Yoko Plus, let me explain what you actually need from a yoke if you're using it for real pilot training, not just gaming. Number 1, realistic resistance. A real yoke has feel. It pushes back, it tells what the aircraft is doing through your hands. Cheap yokes are loose and sloppy. That's the opposite of what you want. Number 2, range of motion. A real yoke has full travel in pitch and roll. If your sim yoke only moves 30 degrees, you're cutting out a huge part of the control input range you'll use in real flying. Number 3, build quality. You're going to put hours on this thing. It needs to feel like it belongs in a cockpit, not like a toy. VirtualFly is a Spanish company, and these guys build professional sim hardware. The Yoko Plus is their entry-level yoke, but entry-level for VirtualFly is still a serious piece of kit. The build, full metal construction, solid mount system. This does not move when you don't want it to. The resistance, adjustable, realistic control feel. You can dial it in to match what you're used to in the real aircraft. The buttons, all fully mappable in X-Plane. Everything you need is right there on the yoke itself. No reaching for the keyboard mid-flight. And compatibility. Plug and play with X-Plane. Recognized instantly. No driver's headaches. You're flying within minutes. Here's what it looks like in practice. I'm flying a VFR circuit here in X-Plane. Watch the control inputs. Smooth pitch adjustments on final. Roll into the turn. That feel you're seeing on the screen. That's coming from real control pressure, not a button press. And this is where X-Plane earns its reputation. The flight model in X-Plane is built around real aerodynamics. Blade element theory, if you want to get technical. The aircraft responds the way a real aircraft responds. Pair that with the quality yoke, like the Yoko Plus, and your hands are learning something real. This is the kind of muscle memory that transfers to the real aircraft. I want to make something clear. A good yoke alone doesn't make you a better pilot. How you use it does. So here are 3 ways to turn your sim sessions into actual training hours. Fly the same routes you fly in real training. X-Plane's flight model is FAA approved for certain training applications. That's not a coincidence. The physics engine is built around real aerodynamics. Use that. Fly your local airfield circuit in the sim. Same runways, same procedures. Your brain builds the pattern before you ever sit in the real aircraft. 2. Practice the uncomfortable stuff. Crosswind landings. Go around. Engine failures on departure. The sim is where you make the mistakes for free. The Yoko Plus gives you the control feel to make those mistakes actually mean something. If you're just clicking through failures on a keyboard, you're not training your hands, you're just watching. Number 3. Brief and debrief like a real pilot. Before every sim session, write down one specific thing you're practicing. Not I'll fly around for a bit. One goal. After the session, write what you have learned and what you're fixing next time. Treat it like a real flight. That's what separates training from gaming. That shift in mindset from gaming to training is exactly what this whole series is about. And if you want the full structure for how to use your sim alongside real flight training, I cover that in detail in my course From Zero to Flight Deck. Link is in the description. So if you're serious about building a home sim setup that actually helps you become a pilot, start here. Start with the yoke. Get the control feel right first and build everything else around it. The VirtualFly Yoko Plus is linked in the description. It's where I'll tell any student pilot to start. Next episode in this series, we're talking rudder pedals, because your feet matter just as much as your hands. And if you're not on X-Plane yet, that's a conversation for another episode. Short answer: if you're training for a real license, it's where you should be.